Welcome back, everyone. We're going to officially kick off the second hour of Radio'n Usé, and it's called, once again, Meet You Up. Let me introduce today's guest without further ado. If you listen to this person's music, your ears and your eyes will be satisfied. The genius musician MAMIYA, who handles everything from producing to visual directing, is here with us. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Yay! Can you lift up your energy a little more than this, sir?
I mean, like, should I say something to you or to the camera?
To the camera, of course.
Yeah, yo,
I mean,
what's
this is
up?
a radio show, though.
What's up, man? I'm MAMIYA.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm
Thank
a musician.
you so much. I mean, not only being a musician, but you're also a DJ, also a music video director, and animation creator.
Yeah.
And sometimes you work as a translator yourself.
Yeah.
You're basically bilingual, yes?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
I could speak English.
Okay. And you sometimes do model work for other fashion brands as well, right?
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
Is
yeah.
there anything you can't do, sir?
Oh, first thing, I'm small.
What do you mean by small, though?
I mean, like, your height is like 10 centimeters taller than me, and I'm like, I mean, as a model, I'm too short, I think.
Okay.
And like 운동,
Yeah. Working out?
you working out.
Yeah.
I'm bad at working out.
I mean,
Very bad.
never seen a person who actually enjoys working out.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I mean, like soccer. You could enjoy soccer or basketball.
It's not called working out. It's called sports.
Yeah, sports.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sports. I'm bad at sports. I'm sorry. I'm bad at sports. When I was young, nobody wanted me in their team. So that's where I started my music career.
Wait. So, for the ones who still unfamiliar with your presence in the industry, where'd you get that name from, first off?
Actually, MAMIYA, you speak Japanese, right?
Yeah.
MAMIYA is a Japanese word.
Yeah.
And Japanese name, and it's from manga.
Yeah.
Japanese manga from 1981.
1981.
Yeah, very old manga called Mugen Shinshi.
Dude, that was even before when I was born, man.
Oh yeah. And when I was like 20 years old, I chose to start a music career, and I thought the MAMIYA, the character was so attractive,
Okay.
and I fell in love. No, I didn't fall in love, but I just liked the character, his character.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wait, so long story short, you decided to name yourself after this character you fell in love with when you were a kid, huh?
Yeah, when I was a kid, yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. What's the animation called once again?
무gen Shinshi, in Korean 몽환신사.
몽환신사. Okay, thank you so much. Illusional or delusional gentleman, is that how you call it in English?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. So let's move on and start from there. So you got your name after seeing that animation that influenced you a lot.
Yeah.
And then what made you decide to become a musician?
Oh, yeah. First thing was, as I told you, nobody wanted me in their team.
Right.
So I tried to do something alone. So I played piano very long time. And like when I was 15, I wanted to make a rock band in my school, which is at very, very countryside.
Okay.
And my parents didn't like it.
Okay.
So I changed my path to drawing something.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to study.
Okay.
And it went over and over, and I became an adult, and I went to art college.
I mean, you went to the best one we have in this country, too.
No, it's not the best one, but like, it's one of the best one. And at that time, art, like visual art, became boring to me. Just at a second, it became boring. So, and at that time, my friends taught me how to make music in computer, like MIDI.
Okay.
And it was like, I was like, yo, this was my dream.
Wait, so that means you first laid your hands on one of those DAWs or digital audio workstation after you turned 20.
Yeah.
Wow, so it's been less than a decade then.
It's been like 8 years.
I mean, it's quite admirable what you achieved so far. I mean, in the works of 8 to 9 years, I would never have been able to achieve that level, actually. That's how good you are. I mean, we're going to get to his musical side real soon, but I just wanted to compliment him on that a little more.
Yeah, but these days, those programs are so easy to learn. There's YouTube and there's, everybody knows how to do computer.
You know what? One thing that I learned looking at all the tutorials on YouTube after being active in the industry for almost a decade as a professional musician, one thing I learned is there are so many fake informations out there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yes. All right. Wait, I forgot to ask you the most important question. Where did you learn how to speak English like that?
Actually, my mother was an English teacher when I was young.
What?
And, she's a Korean mom too. And she wanted me to speak English very well.
Okay.
Because, as I told you, I lived in countryside and nobody spoke English there.
Okay.
And she thought, you got to speak English to be a big man in the city.
Okay.
So I learned English and I was lucky because I had a little bit of talent in pronunciation. So it wasn't that hard for me to learn another language.
Interesting. So did she give you like a personal tutoring back in the days?
Yeah.
Okay. So how many times a week?
Like every day. I mean, like at the dinner table, sometimes she talked to me speaking English. So I spoke English with her at the dinner table.
Dude, that's an interesting story. Well, thank you so much for sharing the insight. Well, you got yourself a compliment from one of our listeners. Stacy once says, wow, his energy is perfect. Oh, wow, so many talents. Fortunate man. Well, anything you would like to say about this comment?
I mean, like, I can see my friends in the chat.
Your friend? Which one?
문사랑 TV.
Oh, boy, that's your legit friend?
Yeah.
문사랑?
Yeah.
I thought she or he was actually your fan, but no. What kind of person is this person? Please elaborate a little bit.
She's a top fan of mine and top friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's some sort of okay. I'm not gonna take it any further.
You want to talk about it? Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I would like to ask you about your perspective about music. Actually, as a art major student, you were back in the days.
Yeah.
Is there a different way of looking at music than how the typical music majored musicians look at music?
Oh yeah, there's a difference. I mean. You gotta learn very hard if you're from another major, especially in Korea, because you got nobody to tell you how to do this media or anything.
Right.
Like you just have YouTube and your friends. And as a perspective, when I started music, I thought every creating was the same, and as I went by, I felt it was so far away.
Okay.
But these days, I feel like creating is all the same again.
Okay.
I mean, it's like a big circle.
Okay.
I started from here and visual art and music, and it went here and now here.
I mean, I think every forms of art, they're pretty much the same. It's basically starting from zero. We have nothing in our hand when we first working on a certain project, but eventually reach to this point, what we call the final result, right? And in that regard, I'd say, well, the only difference between the genres in terms of art, forms of art, I'd say it's the method, whether we use our hands or whether we use our mouth or whatever. Well, so anything more you would like to add?
Hardest part was like, I studied illustration mainly, and if you want to do better in some other art projects, you have to go more, right? But
what do you mean by go more?
Like you gotta make it perfect.
Okay.
I mean, everybody could make music, but in pop industry, you gotta do more.
Right.
You gotta be better than anyone.
Right.
But actually, illustration isn't moving. But music is always flowing.
Constantly moving, right? Yeah.
And this idea came to me a long time later after I started music.
Okay.
So I had really hard time understanding that moving art.
Okay.
Like video and music all the same.
Okay.
Because I never touched something like that.
Okay. Thank you so much. Well, I'm going to ask you a simple question now. So as a musician, as who you are right now, is there a dream you would like to achieve?
Superstar.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's a bold
star.
dream to have.
Yeah.
What about collaboration wise? Who do you want to collaborate with?
Actually, my dream goal is Skrillex, as you know.
Yeah.
But I don't want to collaborate with Skrillex. I want to collaborate with Kitano Takeshi, the movie director,
No.
as an artist.
Okay.
Like there's so many movies he made.
What did he work on?
Sonatine, Summer on Kikujiro, Outrage,
No.
everything. I mean, he's a top movie director around
Okay.
the world, and or any movie director.
Okay.
I love movies, and I want to dive into movie directors' head.
Wait, so interesting you just mentioned a movie or music video director is because a lot of people, when they're asked with this question, musician-wise, they come up with different musicians' names, right? But what do you actually want to work on with a movie director?
I mean, as we talked about, like anything, but if I have to choose one, I want to make a movie.
Okay.
And I want to try acting.
Okay.
I want to try making music,
Okay.
soundtrack of the
Okay.
movie, everything.
Well, it's a little vague, what you just told us. But the thing is, if you somehow find a way to kind of clearly portray those elements that you just mentioned together as a whole album, I think it's going to come out as a new form of album in the end, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, like music video these days, I feel like it's kind of boring. I mean, like music video is just a 3-minute, 4-minute format.
Right.
And you I mean, if you want to put more messages in it, how do you say it? Running time should be longer.
Yeah.
So
That's why the original OG, the first generation ballad singers, they used to release music video that lasted more than 18 minutes to contain that storyline, whatever they had there.
yeah, it's great.
So is that the kind of work you want to do in the end?
No, I want to try new thing. I mean, in new format, like when we get older, there will be new format. Not a TV, not a phone, not a screen.
Okay.
There will be another form of art.
Okay.
And if that time comes, I want to be the pioneer.
Oh, wow. Speaking like a legit artist. I really like that. Well, so now let us speak about your new single. What's the name of this one?
Hikikomori.
Yes. So what inspired you to work on this one?
Hikikomori is actually my love story. I mean, it's not specific love story. It's just my love story through all my life.
Okay.
My relationships.
Yeah. Well, specifically like love relationships?
Yeah, love relationships.
Interesting. So you worked on this song both as a composer of this one and also as a lyricist and also as a movie director or animation creator as well, right?
Yeah.
So you participated in this project in 4 different roles. So how was this experience like? Was it not hard?
Oh, it was. I want to look cool.
Yeah.
But I gotta say it was hard.
Okay.
It was super hard for me. I mean, it was so challenging, and I almost got depression. And I didn't come out for like 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Making this. And the shooting was hard.
Okay.
The money spent a lot.
Oh yeah. About how much money he spent. He spent quite a lot of money for an indie artist. I gotta give him for that. And one thing that I really want you guys to do right now is tune into his official YouTube channel. I think it's called MAMIYA, right?
Yeah. No.
What's it called?
It's on Poklano's YouTube.
So it's the name of the distributor.
Yeah.
So how is it spelled? PROCLANOS. Yes, that's the name.
No, POCLANOS.
Whatever that is, just type in MAMIYA Hikikomori music video and you guys will see the video. And the result came out surprisingly, actually. So is there anything you would like to speak more about the music video? Then?
I mean, there's so many things I want to tell you.
Yeah.
But long story short, like making a video from the start, from the first step, was very interesting for me because, as I told you, I want to be a movie director one day. And I found out that from now on, I could be a multi-platform artist that can do everything alone.
Okay.
Because like before this movie, I didn't know where to go when starting a movie because, music music only, not lyrics. Only music, doesn't contain any messages.
Yeah.
As I think.
Okay.
It's just emotion.
Okay.
But movie has to have certain storyline or message.
Okay.
So it was very challenging, but yeah, I think I know right now.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. And one more thing I forgot to mention is you also acted in this music video, but we're going to get to that a little later. Yeah. All right, guys, we are about to have a listen to this track, but before we do that, we got a breaking news to share, and I'm going to be back soon. Stay tuned. Welcome back. We're about to listen to the live performance of his latest track, Hikikomori, performed by MAMIYA himself. Well, I'm going to give you some time to prepare. Drink some water and do the mouth warming up or whatever they call it.
It's okay.
Yeah. Are you ready then?
I think I'm ready because, as I told you, my neck is gone because I practice so much right now.
Yeah.
So everything's okay.
Actually, one more interesting fact about his live performance tonight is that it's his very second time in his life ever performing such thing as live. So counting on you, please show us something good.
Yeah.
All right, we have Hikikomori live in the studio by MAMIYA. Enjoy.
하나부터 열까지 나 older. If you call me when you're lonely 택시 불러. 여기부터 거기까지 네가 빨라. 얼굴 보면 더 너애거 싶어. 하나부터 열까지 나 older. If you call me when you're lonely 택시 불러. 하루 종일 서 있을 때가 좀 많아. 마주치면 더 너애거 싶어. 어린 것이 뭐가 이리 갤러. 지금보다 어릴 때도 난 그랬어. 우리 차이가 계속되는 것 같이. I'll be lying 다음에 누워있어. 링기 링기 call on my phone 흘러 살다 보니 나쁜 버릇이 됐어. 전화기에 떡이 돼 있어. 방금 울린 건가 봐 자꾸 보았어. 에이, 내가 얼마나 더 커져야 해. 제가 얼마나 커져야 해요. 흔들리는 거 알고 있어. 내가 나오는 게 흔치 않아. 아주 가끔 Can I tell you what 나도 알고 있었어. 나를 무섭게 하는 것이 너를 더 망치게 만든 거. I don't give a what. 시간을 멈춰줄게. Bring your friends and dogs in here. If you get it, pick it, stack it, 빨리 pick it up. 하나부터 열까지 나 older. If you call me when you're lonely 택시 불러. 여기 서 있을 때가 좀 많아. 마주치면 또 너애거 싶어. 어린 것이 뭐가 이리 갤러. 지금보다 어릴 때도 난 그랬어. 우리 차이가 계속되는 것 같이. I'll be lying 다음에 누워있어. 긴 밤이 또 지나가고 눈빛은 마주치고 내키지 않는데도 불빛이 날 밝히듯이 결국 우린 서로 연주하겠지. Front to back baby 아침부터 밤까지 난 bad maybe 이불 한쪽을 내게 슬며시 넘겨주면 여긴 우리 요새와 같죠. 비가 아주 많이 오는 날에 더 baby I can't love it for your tears love it to your ears 크진 않아도 우리 같이 옷을 벗을 순 있어. I think we're get love. 지금보다 어릴 때도 난 그랬어. 우리 차이가 계속되는 것 같이. I'll be lying 다음에 눈 내 곁에 있어. Can I tell you what 나도 알고 있었어. 나를 무섭게 하는 것이 너를 더 망치게 만든 것. I don't give a what. 시간을 멈춰줄게. You can bring your friends and dogs in here. If you get it, pick it, stack it, 빨리 pick it up. 하나부터 열까지 나 older. If you call me when you're lonely 택시 불러. 여기부터 거기까지 네게 빨라. 얼굴 보면 또 너애거 싶어. 어린 것이 뭐가 이리 갤러. 지금보다 어릴 때도 난 그랬어. 우리 차이가 계속되는 것 같이. I'll be lying 다음에 누워있어. I can make you looking like a young girl. 주머니에 들은 손을 멀리 끼죠. 내게서 온 떨림이 멈추지 않게. 서로 손을 빼고 떠나가지 않게. I'll try to metaphor you like a macho. 어릴 때도 난 그런 걸 좋아했어. 마치 네 엄마가 너를 다루듯이. We'll be lying 다음에 누워있어. 무섭게 하는 것 것이 너를 더 망치게 만든 것 무섭게 하는 것이 너를 더 망치게 만든 것
Yay! That was Hikikomori by MAMIYA. That was live, guys. Wasn't it amazing? And there's something really special about artists from different fields when they work on music. They don't seem to play by the rule, just like how the usual musicians would work on their music. And they do. I mean, they, as the artists like MAMIYA, who came from different fields, I'd say they still play by the same formula, like having verses, chorus lines, and bridge and all that, intro and outro, all those cliche things that we all know. But the thing is, it still sounds a little bit different. What do you think is the key point?
I mean, do you remember what you told me when we met before?
Yeah.
Like when this came out, you told me like, can you do this in live, man?
Oh, so whether you can make this song liveable or not is the difference in your opinion.
Yeah. Actually, these days, I think about this notification that you told me. But like 3 to 4 years ago, when I was making music, I didn't think about any live or anything. I just
Because you're so focused on making the music itself.
Yeah. And you know, I produce too, and you produce too. And as a producer, I aim on the good sound, just flowing construction and new construction, new idea and everything, not vocal or live performance and everything.
Since you just performed this latest track, how would you rate yourself?
2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. That's a humble rating. And one more thing that's quite surprising is he is quite versatile in terms of his style. He knows how to rap really fast, and all of a sudden, he knows how to bounce around different areas of being a vocalist. I mean, did you guys notice the sudden change in his performance while he was rapping super fast? All of a sudden, the falsetto note kicks in. How do you flip that voice so fast?
You know, that's hard.
It is hard, yeah.
And I didn't know that when I was writing this song.
Because you recorded it separately, right?
Yeah. And you know, I thought I could do it. Because in your studio, you're all relaxed.
Right.
You can do it freely. Like you can shout. You can do everything. But I didn't know. I didn't think about my future. Like in this kind of broadcast studio or live performance at outside hall or something.
Okay. Anyway, thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoyed. And with that, we're going to move on to the next part of this show. And it's called Word Card Interview. All you got to do is just fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
All right. If I were to describe myself in one word, it would be this word. What is it?
It would be a child.
Oh, 초딩.
Yeah, 초딩.
Child. Okay, we're going to come back to it later. We're going to move on to the second one. The item that has been in my shopping cart for over a year is this item, which is?
A motorcycle.
Motorcycle. Okay. I want to do this with everyone. What is it?
I want to create with everyone.
Okay. One thing I do regularly for my health is this.
Is to quit caffeine.
Quit caffeine. Well, thank you. If I could change just one thing about myself, I would change this.
My body hair.
What? All right. This is slightly getting a little weird right now, but still. Moving on to the next one. The most recent photo in my phone gallery is this picture. What is it?
A movie poster.
Movie poster. Well, thank you. And moving on to the next one. The compliment that makes me feel good is this.
You are a great singer.
Okay. If I could go somewhere else for about 60 seconds and come back, I would go to this place.
Home.
What?
There's a reason.
Okay. All right. We're going to save this next one for later.
Yeah.
And we're going to go back to the first one. So you described yourself as a child. Why?
Yeah. I mean, I look young. It's the first reason. I look very young to my age. And when I'm with my friends, I become like 8 years old child. Like speak anything. I swear a lot. I do silly things. I speak out silly stuff that you never speak out from your mind.
I think that's a good thing about being, good thing when it comes to being a musician is because we tend to grow old, right?
Yeah.
And as you grow old, you tend to become a lot more realistic type of person.
Yeah.
You lose the inner child in you. But the more you keep that inner child, the better music you tend to come up with. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
yeah.
And the main reason I'm trying to be a child as I'm growing older is because Picasso once said, you gotta be a child to make an art.
Oh,
And if you see his art, you don't have to understand anything. You just have to feel, because there's only pure emotion.
Okay.
There's
Thank you.
nothing you have to study or understand.
Okay. All right. We're going to move on to this next one. Well, which I thought was interesting. So, the item that has been in my shopping cart for over a year is a motorcycle.
Motorcycle,
Yes. Where do
yeah.
you want to go with a motorcycle?
Where I want to go? Actually, I don't like to go out.
You just want to own one.
Oh yeah, that's the reason. And second reason is because I don't want to go out.
Yeah.
I don't want to walk.
Oh.
But car is so big and expensive. So and motorcycles are cool.
Okay. I may be able to give you a good deal on that if
Nah,
you're
nah,
ever
nah.
going to buy one.
But as we talked a year ago, like you told me the motorcycle, my dream motorcycle is like a baby thing,
Yeah.
50cc.
Right.
So I gave up. I just gave up.
Well, all right. Moving on to the next one. This one I thought was interesting. If I could change just one thing about myself, I would change what? Your hair?
My body hair.
I mean, what's wrong with...
This is kind of funny, but not all my body hair, only leg hair, and can I say it? Nipple hair.
Oh my God, you didn't have to take it that far. Though.
I'm just being really not really. 솔직하게.
So as a hairy person yourself, you want to just get rid of all the hairs in your body.
I mean, I love myself, but people in the media industry wants me to shave my leg hair. When I'm at the photo shoot or something, people tell me, "Yo, why didn't you shave your leg hair or something?"
Okay.
And my hair in the secret area is kind of longer than anybody. So
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna cut it right there and move on to the next one.
I'm sorry.
All right. So this next one, the compliment that makes me feel good is you are a great singer. You said.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I started music by producing.
Right.
So singing is the thing I'm working on right now.
Okay.
So when I go to 노래방, some people tells me you're a great singer, and when I hear that, oh yeah, I came this far. I'm not a terrible singer anymore.
Interesting. So what's your go-to song when you hit the singing room or 노래방?
These days is from YB 윤도현.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some time to prepare and sing briefly from one of the songs from YB for all of us. Look at the camera in front of you and in 3,
Oh, for real? Right
2, 1, let's go.
나 항상 그대를 그리워하는데
Oh, I forgot the lyrics.
But still, wow.
Yeah, I like that.
Wow, that was good actually.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You're a great singer.
I was expecting something like 나는 나비.
Oh,
But you sang a totally different one, so.
I did that song when I was in middle school at the rock band.
Oh.
At that time, I wasn't a vocalist.
Okay.
But right now, I can do anything. So yeah.
All right. Moving on to the next one. If I could go somewhere else for about 60 seconds and come back, I would like to go to my home, you said.
Actually, I'm really enjoying talking to you, talking to these people in this studio. But I prepared a ginger tea in my bag to prepare for the singing to make your neck rest.
Okay.
Can I stand up right now?
Yeah, sure. Why not? But
in my bag,
you gotta stay close in the microphone.
in
too.
my bag,
Yeah?
my bottle spilled. So my
Oh, you spilled the whole bottle of tea you prepared on your shirt.
it feels bad
Oh,
right now.
that's why. Okay. Thank you so much. All right, moving on to the very last one. To my fans who love my music, I want to say this to them.
Oh, I want to say, not home. Where is it?
Yeah. The last one it is.
Sorry about that.
No, it's
Oh,
okay.
here
Take
it
your time.
is.
Yeah. What is it?
Why?
What? Why do you love me is what you want to say?
No, I mean like, I know why people. If there's my fan out there, I know why they love me, but I don't know why they are listening to my music daily.
Oh, so you want to get into the specific details about why people fall in love with your music.
Yes.
And by gaining those knowledge or that information from them, you get to come up with a better music.
Yeah, I'm T. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Guys, please feel free to come up with, well, your own feedbacks about his music through his social media. And with that, we are going to take a listen to another live performance. This time, it's called Way Out.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you some time to prepare.
Okay.
Yes. Guys, just like the previous one, all you got to do is just come up with your own opinions about this one. Are you ready, sir?
My opinion about what?
No, not
not
yours.
me.
The listeners' opinions.
Okay.
Are you ready, sir?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, we have Way Out live in the studio by MAMIYA. Enjoy.
It's always about you 난 가상의 거울을 만들어 널 비추고 See you like I want you to 바라지 않았어도 넌 그냥 그대로 있으면 돼 Feels like movie scene before Please come join and party us 저 지나가는 날 잊지 말고 잡아줘 Feels like going out tonight 저 기분을 밝혀줘 내가 이곳저곳 둘러볼 수 있게 Talk about you, let's talk about me 우릴 둘러싼 음산한 공기 밟혀가는 물고기들은 숨을 참지 못해 숨을 후 숨쉬고 돌아와야 해 Way too far away 보이는 것보다 가까이 있어 Before you crumble, how can you now 들이받고 났어 후회하면 늦었어 놓쳤어 Baby, I'm rolling in the deep 커져가는 사고엔 anxiety 휘두르던 것은 날아가지 않게 꽉 붙잡고 rewind 처음으로 되돌려줘 Baby, I suffer like this 칠흑 같은 어둠은 네가 밝혀줘 숨을 돌려 몸이 마주쳤을 때 난 미소 던져주면 돼
Hit me out, yeah. Hey.
Feels like movie scene before Please come join and party us 저 지나가는 날 잊지 말고 잡아줘 Feels like going out tonight 저 기분을 밝혀줘 내가 이곳저곳 둘러볼 수 있게
To the left, yeah. To the right. To the left, yeah. To the right. To the left, yeah. To the right. To the left. To the right. Dun 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 dun.
Yay! That was Way Out by MAMIYA. Well, care to elaborate a little more about this song, sir? Can you explain to us what this song was about?
This song is actually my debut single.
Yeah?
And it's my first time performing this song.
Oh, wow.
And I just wanted to sing this song now because, like, the time's gonna pass.
Okay.
And it's gonna get old.
Okay.
So this is the fastest moment to perform this song. So yeah.
Okay, well, actually, you're getting a lot of positive feedbacks from the listeners. For example, I see this one from Stacy1. He's adorable. And she continued, he should consider performing live. He had a fantastic stage presence and really liked his live vocals. And Melissa says he's super talented. He's a one-man group. Doing all the parts a boy group would split up.
Oh, yeah.
Curious, how does his family feel about his choices now? Are parents supportive now?
Oh yeah, they're super supportive.
Okay, well, thank you so much for answering that. All right, guys, we don't have any more time to waste. We're going to begin covering the messages sent in from his fans, and all you got to do is just answer the questions.
Yeah.
First one is from Kim Sun.
I got a fan?
Yes,
Oh,
you
thank
do
you.
have many fans. The message goes, 제가 좋아하는 사무엘님과 마미야님의 만남이라니 너무 행복합니다. So happy to see you two being in the same studio. 두 분이 친하신 것 같은데 어떻게 친해졌어요? You two seems tight to each other. So how did you guys get to know each other, first off? And I wonder what your first impression on each other was like.
You remember how we met at the first time?
Duh.
Oh, do I remember? I mean, we got mutual friend.
That was ages ago.
Yeah, that was ages ago.
I mean, I even went to your graduation exhibition. Do you still remember that?
Oh, can I bow? No.
No, what are you talking about? All right, so what was your first impression of me, if you remember?
Oh, you were sharp.
Okay.
And you are sharp till now.
Okay.
You look sharp.
Okay. Not about the exterior thing.
I mean, like, not about the exterior thing. I mean, like everything. Your aura is kind of sharp, like a katana or something.
Yeah, right. All right. My first impression on you, I mean, I was blinded by his skills, even from way back. I already knew he was such a talented dude after hearing a couple of demos created back then, and I mean, ever since. And up until nowadays, I still think this dude has this potential to become one of the best in the industry.
Thank you so much.
All right, moving on to the next one is from Audrey. I'm going to Korea during winter. I'm curious about Mamiya's recommended places and food.
Places and food. Places. Actually, I don't go out, as I told you. I ain't got much recommendations, but I hope you go to travel around countrysides of Korea, not only Seoul.
Okay.
I mean, Seoul is very crowded, but very 활기찬.
Very energetic
place to travel. But if you go to countrysides in Korea, you can feel more exotic experiences.
Okay.
And there's no people, so you can take a rest there.
Oh, so enjoy the peace in Korea, visiting all the countryside.
And food.
Yeah. Food? Yeah. I mean, there's this one food that I always recommend to the foreigners. It's called 평양냉면, one of my favorite foods. Yes.
Yeah. 평양냉면. Yeah.
But you gotta come up with a different one.
함흥냉면.
Oh wow, that's a different version of naengmyeon. So we have two mainstream naengmyeons in this country. First one is 평양냉면, and the second one is 함흥냉면. Those are basically from different regions they're originated from, and they taste kind of different, and the texture when you chew on them, it's a little different as well. It's a little more chewy, the 함흥 I mean, compared to the 평양 one.
I prefer 함흥.
Okay, well, all right, thank you so much, sir. Moving on to the next one. It's from 현지. 마미야를 좋아한 지 한 달 된 새내기 팬입니다. I'm a new fan of yours. I've been into your music for a month now. 요즘 마미야의 노래를 다 들어보고 있는데요. 노래가 다 너무 좋아요. I've been listening to every single one of the songs released from you, and every song turned out to be good. 저처럼 마미야를 좋아하기 시작한 새내기 팬들을 위해서 추천해주고 싶은 마미야의 노래가 있나요? Is there a song you would like to recommend to the fans who just found out about yourself?
As all my friends know, actually I started my music by making EDM.
Okay.
Like super hard EDM. And I listen to every kinds of music. So what I want to do more is to create different genres. But sadly, most of my songs are kind of like this, like Hikikomori or Way Out.
Okay.
But there's one song, it's hip hop and very hard. Okay. There's so much swearing in it.
What's it called?
It's called Restable.
Restable.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is this song about?
It's about rapper things. Okay. I'm good, you're bad. Like that. I'm stable, you're not stable.
Those are the kind of songs that I would love to avoid listening to, but still. I mean, he's the one who made it, so it should sound good.
Yeah, because I love those stupid energy.
Oh, okay. So I assume it doesn't sound as negative as we get reminded of when we think of the typical hip-hop song.
Oh, it's not typical.
Oh, okay. So Restable is the name of this song recommended for you, Hyunji. And moving on to the next one, we have one from Love390. I started liking you after listening to songs from the radio. What's your favorite song?
My favorite song?
Other than your song?
Favorite songs change,
Okay.
Changed, but one song didn't change. I think I talked about this at the last radio station.
Okay.
Mr. Sandman.
Mr. Sandman.
Every version of Mr. Sandman.
What's Mr. Sandman?
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen.
Interesting. I don't know about that song.
Oh, you don't know this song?
What made you got hooked to that song then?
it's from the movie Mr. Nobody.
Mr. Nobody.
And
Okay.
I love that movie, so I watched it for like 5 times.
Okay.
And there's different versions of Mr. Sandman in that movie.
Interesting.
And I cried so much watching the movie.
What is the movie about then?
It's about your choices.
About the choices you make in your life?
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause when
That
you-
sounds really deep.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
because when you make a choice, your life goes different
Okay.
to different path,
Okay.
and it shows all the different paths.
Okay.
It's kind of a multiverse thing.
Okay.
A little bit old movie.
Once again, we just got recommended with a movie from him, one of his favorites called Mr. Nobody, highly recommended. And make sure to take a listen to the song that he just mentioned, Mr. Sandman,
Yeah.
and with 5 different versions to it. All right, let me cover one more question. I just got this one from YouTube from Stacy1. I'm assuming he has Instagram.
Oh yeah, I got Instagram.
Right? What's your handle?
Search MAMIYA.
How do you spell it?
PRI and MAMIYA.
PRI
MAMIYA.
followed by the word MAMIYA.
Prima and MAMIYA.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Oh, one more. Oh wait, seems like I was the only one who did not know about this song. Stacy once said, "What, Sam? You didn't know about this song?" Mr. Sam, it was originally sung in the late 1950s. I mean, no, this is my first time hearing about this one.
Oh, you gotta listen
so
to it.
sorry for not knowing this. And Melissa says that song is totally opposite to the rapping.
Yeah, I listen to everything. I mean, like, Enter the Sandman by Metallica. I love that song too. Enter the Sandman and Mr. Sandman at the same time.
I mean,
love
as
both.
long as a song contains a certain type of emotion to it, that's what I consider to be a good song.
Yeah.
So, what kind of emotion does this song contain then?
Mr. Sandman?
Yeah.
Beautiful Dream?
Beautiful dream.
Yeah.
What
it's
kind of
like-
emotion is that?
Like, like a young girl
Uh-huh.
wishing for her wishes.
Okay.
Bring me a dream.
So it's the
make it-
kind of song that would take you back in time when you were still a kid,
Oh,
wishing
yeah.
for something good to happen.
Kinda.
Okay, interesting. Well, thank you so much. And unfortunately, time ran out. We have to wrap up tonight's show already. Any last words?
If there are fans out there, I mean, thank you so much for listening to my music, because my music video, I spent so much money, so I gotta earn more. I'm sorry. I wanna look cool, but I'm like this.
Okay.
Just deal with it.
Well, he's just saying this, but I want to recommend his music video as well too. You have to check it out. Well, guys, with that, we are gonna stream this last track and call it a day. It's also by MAMIYA with 그 많은 사람. This has been your host Samuel Sa. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Radio'n Usé. Now we're gonna say goodbye together in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.